open relationship is normally not even on the table. It shouldn't be on the table within like the first month or two, whatever. You should be trying to get to know this person. Y'all should. If I ever.
But that's my problem with it. Is you are spending all this time and it's not even brought up before. Like I can understand probably more if you get into it knowing that that's going to be that way. But if you had you get 2 months in your relationship and he brings to you, oh, I want to be in an open relationship now. Why?
That's just. I mean.
That just means that you either bumped into somebody.
I don't think.
Or I mean, some people don't want to come off that way when they first meet somebody.
Y'all can't make that assumption.
It's a waste of time.
Sometimes
it's just a waste of time.
My thing is the opposite of that. Like, that's why another reason I don't like if you're in an open relationship and you get to the point where you say, okay, from this point on, I don't want it to be an open relationship no more. We should be together. How do you trust that person can go from I can fuck whoever I want straight to monogamy just like that?
Very complicated, I think.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you really? I'm sorry, go ahead, Joe.
I think as far as that goes, I mean, it's the same amount of trust that you have if you did not have an open relationship at all. That you trust that person to not cheat on you.
No, because you're sleeping with anybody. How could you go from
like if you go from 2008 to 2011 saying you can cheat on me, and then on one day in 2011 you just go stop cheating on me.
But that's not cheating. That's not cheating. If you agree on it, that's not cheating.
I think the trust.
That sounds manipulation is built on.
You either trust someone or you don't.
Right. So you either trust them or you don't.
So it.
But it's okay, that's like taking away. That's like taking away.
That might just be the moment where y'all outgrow each other. It's time for you to move on because it really doesn't make sense for you to agree to it at one point and then you get years down the later and years down the line and then all of a sudden you want to change your mind. Not that you're not that you.
So you mean like an open relationship? When you say you're gonna be in an open relationship, you intend for that to be for the rest of your life. But let them do whatever they want.
It doesn't make sense.
It's going to be
until you're ready to just be.
Two people in this open relationship. So when y'all get into a relationship, of course you're not both going to get tired of it at the same time. So I mean, y'all might have an agreement to how long y'all going to do this or whatever. I mean, it's like a communication thing. I mean, because like I said, I don't tell people that I want an open relationship I don't tell people I want an open relationship when I first get into it because I know people who think the first thing that most of y'all thinking like first over the top, like this person a freak or whatever they're gonna be doing this, that, and whatever, fucking everybody, this, that, and the third. I mean, I caught them on a friendship level. Then we might start dating or whatever, and as we going through that friendship dating process, that's when I let them know, what my expectations are, what I'm looking for, and things like that, and as from my experience, we've either tried it or we've just let it part it as friends.
Because I think that as far as the trust thing goes, if you've engaged in it and you say I don't want to do this, and that person says okay, I'm not gonna do that. You personally, when that agreement has been made, you either trust that person's not going to do it, or you don't trust that person. And if you don't trust that person, then you need to get out of the relationship altogether. You can't say how can you. You either do or you don't. So if you have this communication, you say I don't feel comfortable with this anymore. I don't want you doing this anymore, and they say okay. You either trust their word or you don't trust their word. And if you don't trust their word, then you end it.
I get that.
I get that too. I'm saying like if you're in an open relationship, it makes it harder to trust that word after that. Right. So
no.
Y'all had that openness, y'all had that communication, so that makes it easier for everything for you to talk about everything.
If you going if they have a free pass this whole time, I feel like it's not to say they're bad or anything. I feel like it's I think it would be hard for them to just stop.
Well, understand.
If you feel it's going to be hard for them to stop,
but it takes a certain type of person to get into that type of relationship.
And it's just like it's not for everybody. It's what works for you and you works for that individual. Because you both have to come to that agreement that this is something. So if someone brought it to you that they wanted to get into an open relationship, you have that choice to say yes or no.
I want to talk about people who lie about it. I want to talk about people who say who don't say they're in an open relationship, knowing damn well they are.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna say no names.
So
and it's not nobody y'all know. I'm not being shady. But
is it possible that open relationship is based on distrust?
No.
No. You trust that they're gonna be a whore.
So you
No, y'all missing the point. Y'all missing.
You agree?
It's not.
Okay, you can't say. This is what I'm saying. You can't make special
It's
rules.
hormones.
Yes.
If someone, if you call a single person who has sex with someone a different person every single day,
Okay.
what would you call that person? A whore.
You have
When
to
you get in a
stop.
relationship,
You have to stop.
No, wait.
An open relationship, you both are telling each other who you having sex with. You are open with each
But you
other.
can't say the Jerry's
And
wrong.
you're not
But you can
necessarily
you can tell them no.
having
It's not
different
all
people
relationships
every
are like
day.
that.
You might
But-
only go out and have sex with a different person maybe once a month, you know, and then every those rest of those 29 days out of the month you having sex with your boyfriend. It's just the fact that if you see
what
something
if
that
we-
you like,
what if
know,
we
whatever,
take out
whenever you
the-
know.
the-
But some
if-
people are more a little bit more. I'm sorry, but a little bit more, you know, sexually active, and they want to have sex with 10 to 12 people out of the week or whatever. But those are kids who don't have no business. They just want to be. They don't have no business being in a relationship. At
But
all,
that's childish.
let alone open
That,
relationship.
to think that that's okay to me is a childish thought to me.
But
What if
Really
you take
backwards,
out the multiple partner factor? Much like people
Let's
who
make
are
it
in,
cut and
who are
dry.
in-
Because if people want to make their own rules about it, what is cheating? When you're in a relationship, what is cheating?
cheating.
What is cheating?
Yeah, what is
Cheating
Talk about
is when you're in a relationship. If you're in a closed relationship,
And you step out the
and you
relationship
say,
and have sex with
okay, and you
somebody
say,
else, correct?
listen, you say, James and Matt are together. You are in a closed relationship. Cheating is when you go behind that person's back and go and fuck somebody else. If you go and fuck Terrence, that is cheating.
Right.
That is cheating.
But
if you are
without
in,
them agreeing
listen,
upon it.
if you are in an
That's
open
rape.
relationship, you and James agree that you can go and have sex with other people as long as you tell each other.
You're making your
What
own
is
rules.
no? But man,
You don't
where's this
always-
rule book?
You don't always have to tell each other. Those are the people who have the most sense would talk
What?
about.
That's what
They tell each other
that's what it
who
comes
they're
from.
having sex with, where they're going, and things like that. Those are the people who
Out
are
of the
a
love
little
that
bit
you
more
have.
mature.
Also,
and,
y'all forgot the
know what
most
they're doing.
important thing. Are the persons being safe?
Okay, but that's
Like,
a part of a
okay,
trust
I'll get-
issue.